Hey, it's Marty, the pasta guy. This one is dedicated to my dear mom because this is my #1 favorite dish that she made. Her meatballs were special, and I'll get around to that recipe eventually, but these were just over the top. I call it Eggplant Romano. It's like eggplant Parmesan, only Romano instead of Parmesan, and no breading, that's right, no breading, and no gooey slice of pointless mozzarella that restaurants put on top. To be honest with you, I'm not an eggplant fan. This is the only way I like it. But this would be my desert island food. If I could choose one thing for the rest of my life, I don't know if it could sustain me for long, but it'd be a short but satisfying life. Here are the ingredients. Eggplant, olive oil, doesn't have to be extra virgin, it can be any kind, and salt and pepper, marinara. If you haven't seen my red sauce recipe, then please take a look at it. It's a simple, quick sauce, it's excellent, and I highly recommend it. And also some grated Pecorino Romano cheese. Imported, buy the good stuff, it's worth the extra money. I've been doing these videos for about 15 years. Never satisfied, always redo them, but about 10 years ago, I did this recipe at my mom's place. I'm going to use some of that footage. Here I am doing the intro for that video. Oh, look at all that hair, huh? Oh, that was the life. Anyway, I'm going to cut to some of that footage because, well, I don't have to redo it right now. And also, I'm going to be using authentic old Italian lady plates and silverware, as it should be. Let's start with the eggplant and skin it. If you like the skin, leave it on or leave it on in strips. But don't leave it on because you think that's where all the vitamins are. People say that all the time. You're not going to fall over from fatigue because you didn't eat the skin. The slices should be about 1/3 of an inch thick or thinner. Now we're going to put a layer of these on the plate. Put that one in the middle. And yeah. And now give them a salting. And now another layer. Try to make your layers even no matter how many eggplant you have. We're going to salt that layer too because we're going to drain these now. The old Italian lady plates are in pink today, or maybe that's fuchsia. Or let's just call it mauve and be done with it. We're going to put something heavy on top to squeeze the liquid out of these. An iron or a heavy book, phone book, they have those anymore? Some people only let these drain for 30 to 60 minutes, but I let them go for 4 to 6 hours. I just want as much liquid out of them as possible. So we are now draining the bitterness out of the eggplant. Too bad it doesn't work on people. Put a heavy book on them and they become nicer. Our sauce is on the back burner, as you see. You don't need a whole lot of sauce, especially for one eggplant. You need quite a bit of olive oil, and as I said, you don't have to use extra virgin. You can if you want. Has more flavor, but it is heavier than regular. This is a very rich dish. These slices are going to soak up that oil like little sponges. And oh, that is what makes this so good. We turn them when they are toasty brown, and we get them that way on each side. When they're done, we're going to place them onto several layers of paper towels. And pat them down on top with paper towels as well to soak up the oil. Arrange them on a plate. A little salt and pepper, not a lot of salt because they probably still have some salt on them from before we cook them. We're going to cover them with sauce. You can put sauce on the bottom of the plate too, that's a good idea. And then we're going to sprinkle Romano on top. We're going to put another layer on top of that. And a little salt and pepper, sauce, and cheese. Create as many layers as you have eggplant. And there you go. This is either eggplant Parmesan the pasta guy way or eggplant Romano. It's not the easiest, fastest dish to make. You saw that I drained it, then you gotta stand over it while it cooks. I suggest using a splash screen on your skillet. It's a very versatile dish, not only great on pasta, but also a great side dish, and very important, really, really good cold. You put them on a sandwich. I like to use cheap bread because I don't want like a hard crusted artisan type bread or even a sourdough to compete with the eggplant. I skim each side of the bread with sauce and then put 2, 3, 4 pieces of eggplant on, and believe me, it is a taste sensation. These are such rich, decadent morsels. And one last thing, be respectful of eggplant because they have seeds in them. Just like figs, the eggplant can play a number on your digestive tract. It depends on how sensitive your stomach is. For instance, I only eat 4 slices at a time, and that's good because I'd eat the whole thing if I could. So enjoy, and check out some of my other stuff. I mean, these are really special, and I have some great recipes. Are you kidding me? Come on.